Things are getting interesting. What could be the problem? Immediately Raila Odinga's death was announced, the Council of Governors urgently convened a meeting where they paid wonderful tributes to Raila Odinga. And among the governors who paid a wonderful tribute was Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga. Days later, Kahiga goes to his Nyeri county. He thanks God for killing Raila Odinga. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? As much as you are blaming these leaders, the problem might also be coming from the people. Let's listen to this governor a few days before he made the remarks he made yesterday. His sentiments are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Listen to this.
Thank you very much, Chair. I wish to associate myself with the statement you have given, and allow me on behalf of the county government of Nyeri and the entire Nyeri County to say that we join the nation in mourning the passing of a true icon, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Our hearts are profoundly heavy as we bid goodbye to the doyen of Kenyan politics, a man whose life's work undeniably shaped the course of our nation's history. A statesman par excellence, a Pan-Africanist, a fighter for social justice, and a man whose love for his country was unwavering and palpable. A man whose vision, courage, and lifelong commitment shaped the trajectory of our nation in moments when Kenya needed a voice of sobriety. His voice restored peace and tranquility in the nation that he so loved and cherished. The Right Honorable Prime Minister put nation over self and remained deaf to criticism as he fought to save our motherland. We, the people of Nyeri, will never forget Kibaki Tosha. He remains our Jamba. Even in this moment of deep grief, we remain grateful to God for granting our former Prime Minister 80 remarkable years of life, years dedicated to the pursuit of justice, democracy, and human rights, often at great personal sacrifice to himself and his family. As the leader of the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, he guided his party for 2 decades with vision, courage, and resilience. We celebrate his exceptional ability to rise after every political setback, driven by his steadfast belief in never giving up. I fondly recall my last interaction with him on August 15th, 2025 in Homa Bay during the Devolution Conference, where his passionate advocacy for devolution once again affirmed his well-deserved title as the father of devolution. His words and ideals will continue to inspire generations. And I call upon the nation and every one of us, the best way we can honor legacy by fully implementing devolution as entrenched in our Constitution and strengthening the devolved units he so passionately championed. To his beloved spouse, Mama Aida Odinga, their children, the larger Odinga family, and the ODM fraternity, and his countless supporters, we convey our heartfelt condolences. May his great soul rest in eternal peace. Fare thee well. Oriti Baba Jacom Tinga Malong. Thank you.
That was the governor speaking immediately when Raila Odinga's death was announced. It's also worth noting that the governor is the council's vice chair. I want us to understand exactly what's happening here. The governor is saying Raila Odinga was a statesman par excellence. He also says Raila Odinga was a Pan-Africanist, a fighter for social justice. He then concludes by saying, we the people of Nyeri will never forget Kibaki Tosha. He remains our jamba. In 2002, Raila said Kibaki Tosha. And I remember that time, Raila was being seen as a hero on the mountain. That's what this governor is just trying to say, that they will remember Raila's declaration, Kibaki Tosha. Raila will remain their jamba. Days later in Nyeri, the same governor is thanking God for killing Raila Odinga. What could be happening here, ladies and gentlemen? If you're watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's dig deep into this. From where I sit, the problem is not only the elected leaders, but the problem starts with the people, the electorates. The mountain has got a very high affinity for electing quacks as their leaders. For several years in Mount Kenya, all you needed to do was to attack the Odinga family and to attack the Luo community. That could have easily earned you a political position on the mountain. You needed just to attack the Odinga family and to depict the Luo community as very, very bad people. So most of these leaders on the mountain, they were being elected on that basis. If you are the loudest attacking the Luo community, you could easily get elected. Now that Raila Odinga is dead, the division and the split that has always existed between these two communities, I'm seeing that split widening. And I don't know who will close that gap. The tensions, the divisions between the Luos and the Kikuyus are just increasing. I don't know who will save the two communities. The governor spoke very well when he was with his fellow governors. When he went to Kieni, Nyeri County, you are hearing him spewing all that nonsense, and the people are celebrating. So he celebrates God taking Raila Odinga's life. The people are celebrating. It's also very unbelievable that those people who are celebrating and cheering him up were also mourners. I think they were in a funeral. They thank God for taking away Raila's life, then the mourners are cheering him up. That in itself can confirm that maybe the problem is not only these elected leaders, but even the people on the ground. The people must start changing the way they think. If the people cannot change their thinking, then the problem will still continue. The remarks made by the governor have only heightened tensions between the two communities. And in our early analysis a few hours ago, I also played you a video of Rigathi, where Rigathi was also making similar remarks to the governor. And Rigathi's remarks are in the public domain. He has always talked about shareholding. Why is the president taking development to the Luos? Recently, Rigathi made those remarks. Rigathi is also a loose talker, so some of these leaders following him are just trying to copy from him. When we were being told Raila was sick, Rigathi talked of virus and bacteria. A loose talker. So his close allies are just trying to copy from the master. I think that's what is happening here. The problem starts with the people. The problem on the mountain is that the people prefer electing quacks. Going towards 2027, it's also very regrettable that a good number of Mount Kenya residents might be supporting regarding Gachagwa's position. So it's either you align yourself with Rigathi or you be voted out, irrespective of what you've done for the people. You can do a lot of development in Mount Kenya, but if you are not allied to Rigathi Gachagua, you are not being seen as a performer. The louder you are in attacking the Luo community, you are being seen as a performer. This is bad. This has to change. If at all we want to develop as one united country. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.